The UC, second floor mezzanine. Music, Elton John. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Environment, exotic plants in planters drooping in the sun. Coming through, blue-tinted sunroof. Exotic plants in area on the ground floor, reaching up to ceiling. The fluorescent lighted signs for game room and just chillin'. Large screen TV on through semi-tinted sensory atmosphere, and then perform the dialogue voice. The word palimpsest. Philippe wrote to me to describe his condition, or the condition we are in communication, as a title, theme, character, setting, according to the Random House Dictionary. A parchment or the like from which writing has been there on Ruthie's wall looked somewhat like it was winking after having dreamt, set, Ruthie's apartment, giant earth before him. It had been a question prior whether dreams were a reality other than or separate from the self, but it was pointed out that the dream is the self, or the mind of the self, just like the Buddha is the self. Portrait of America, a sketch of NYC, Canal Street, 4-5 Green Line train. Subway station, associated with a page torn out, Edmund Berry. Sound, this Chinese instrument playing in the background. There is a man playing with properties of the language, translation characteristic of the tone of this distinction. Dreamscape, a Halloween costume. Trend, a national history. Brilliant, a shade, shapes the mouth, all contextual. Scoring with language, the sound of a reading of a piece. Sound, Otis Redding. Concept, internal dialogue with partner. Where things are, what must be done. Finally, and then glancing off to the left to see illuminated, even though day is overcast, tree with orange, yellow leaves, set in and around the spaces between the leaders. The Modern Lovers, switch at Kensington. I'll be waiting, Alton and Hortense Ellis thought. So is the question, is the music narrating? If so, who'll be waiting? Or is the question whether the whole scene is narrating? Interjection is the difficulty and key. Ouroboros, black box in. The journey is the thing. Portrait, sketch, ode to the front and back of a card, because Jason Long copped out, or because I am to use images only for my side of the card, somehow an ode to the desire to use words where they're not called for, or where they are, ode to this place, here, just here, where I might use words where they're not called for, there. Thought, ode to the completion of a thought, to complete a thought. Ode to the unification of the word and the image. Postcard pages, that space between the front and back of a sheet of paper, the infrathing, turning in again.